Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about the three little pigs and the three types of resources. So, just to review about the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. The pigs were brothers and they lived happily together with their mother. But the pigs were getting older and they decided it was time to move out on their own. So, they said goodbye to their mother and went out to build homes for themselves. Now, the first little pig built his house out of straw. So, what tools do you think he had to use to build his house? Well, I see some rope here, and I bet he maybe used some glue to put it together. And what materials did he use to build with? Well, obviously, straw. The second little pig built his house out of sticks. Now, the tools he would have used here would have maybe been hammer and nails, and the materials he used would obviously be sticks and wood. He has a window, so maybe some glass. The third little pig, who was the cleverest of all the brothers, built his house out of bricks. The tools he would use would be things like a spatula to put the cement in between the bricks. The materials he used, bricks, wood for his doors, what that looks like. Now, and so the pigs lived in their three houses side by side happily. What we're going to talk about are the resources they used. There were three types. There were natural resources, which come from the earth and are often non renewable and limited in supply. Now, when we look back on the three houses, it can include trees, land, water, animals, and minerals. Looking at the three houses, straw, wood are types of things you would find from nature. They're natural. Another type of resource we have is capital. Capital resources are the tools and machines used to make goods. They can include money to start a new business, tools, buildings, machinery, and any other goods people make to produce goods and provide services. Now, when I think about putting these houses together, they maybe had to use rope and glue, nails and hammer, and the cement in between. The third type of resource we have is human. Human resources are people who work to provide goods and services for consumers. They are the people needed to grow or make and sell a product or service. When I think about how these three houses were built, who built them? The three little pigs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the natural resources, which come from nature, the human resources, which are the manpower, the people that provide the service, and capital resources, the tools that we use to build with or to make things. So to start off with, we have the first little pig. Well, that would be a human resource. He built his first house out of straw. Then we have sticks. Sticks would come from nature, so they would go under natural. Hammer. A hammer is a tool, and it's something used to build with, so it would go under capital. We then have nails. We also use those to build with, so those would go under capital as well. Next, we have the second little pig. He helped build, so it was a human resources. He was the manpower behind it. Hay. Hay comes from nature. It's a natural resource. And last but not least, we have the third little pig. And he helped build his house out of brick. Oops. So we are going to move him into human just as well. So, friendly reminder, when we're talking about natural resources, we're talking about things that come from nature, like sticks and hay. Human resources are the people behind building things or putting things together and creating them. For example, the three little pigs who built their own houses. And last, we have capital resources, which are the tools that help build or create items, like a hammer and nails.